Hi, Pam Kinneberg here for a Friday tutorial from facepaint.com. Today we're going to do an Encanto magical design. So we're going to start with the Craze Neon Glow and a petal sponge. And I'm going to try to get a lot of that yellow on the bottom part of that sponge so that it doesn't get eaten up by the orange and the pink. So I kind of start loading the yellow first. There's a nice load. So I'm going to apply that to the eyelid in the shape of a butterfly wing, keeping the pink on the outer edges and the yellow as the main part of the butterfly. And just make sure you get a nice blend on those. And then just going to paint a little back wing there, trying to keep that small and simple. And you can use a baby wipe if you need to clean up your edges or shorten the wing. Then I'm using a 3/4 inch flat brush with the Craze Harmony One Stroke. This one stroke has much of the colors that are in Mirabelle's dress, and it's a great one stroke to use for this. So I'm making myself some guidelines for my petals so that I make sure I get all my petals in there. I'm starting with a larger petal going to small, just making little loops, like little backward C's to make my petals. I'm keeping this flower very simple, simply because I'm trying to sort of copy the look of the graphics and the petals and the embroidery that's used on Mirabelle's dress. So we're going to use the Ooh Butterfly Wrap stencil to add our magical yellow butterflies, and you can use that same sponge. But the first thing I'm going to do, and there I'm just showing you the shape and the flow of that design. I'm going to use that top edge, just that magenta part, just at the base of each butterfly. This is going to give the butterflies a bit of a shadow. And you'll see here, I just move that stencil up slightly and then add the yellow. If it's just the yellow by itself, it tends to sort of disappear in their skin because yellow isn't very contrasty compared to the background. So I'm just kind of giving it some contrast. Then I am dipping my sponge into the Mama Clown Neon Yellow glitter and making those butterflies very magical with this glitter. Isn't that awesome? It's so pretty. I love how stencils can just quickly make your design extra beautiful. So there you have it. Now I'm taking black with the Craze #1 round brush, and I'm going to add my details. I'm going around my butterfly wings, and my butterfly is going to be, again, quite simple, making sure those lines point towards the focal point between the eyes. And then this is basically 3 loops that you're going to do here, or 3 sections, dividing that wing in 2. The colors I'm using are reminiscent of the colors that you see on Mirabelle's dress, and the black outline around her shirt, lapel or collar. She's got that embroidery that is sort of scalloped, and I just wanted to use colors that were similar to that, and keeping my elements very simply drawn, not anything too complicated here. So just fill those areas in, and then just add that little butterfly body and some little antennas, keeping them very simple. And then I'm going to add my black around the flower, and here's where it really resembles the scallops on Mirabelle's dress on her, her blouse. And then I'm just going to kind of double line those to give it a little bit more interest. And then I'm also going to do inside the petals to separate those 2 colors a little bit. And just a little dot on the inside of the flower. Now I'm taking Craze White with the same brush, and I'm going to add some little dots and highlights for that contrast to make those colors pop and just give that extra special touch to this. Some dots on the wings going from large to small. And then some line work on that flower just to give it that pop that it needs. It looks so much better with the white on there. And then finally add your starbursts. That makes it look like everything's shimmering and glittery. And that's your basic design. Very simple and fast. I know you all have lots of Encanto birthday parties, and this is a design that all the girls will love.